Reaching a lot of experience. It's going to be 3 heroes emerging into this lane rather quickly, but Zai getting forced back. Bullied by the auto attacks of Zfreek, who went for the early boots. He does leap out. Really good timing there. Now going to follow up with the arrow. Nails Arteezy, but Ogre arrives, and all of a sudden it's Monkeys who wants to run. He's pretty tanky, but the blocks are there from Crit. Monkeys in danger. Into the trees he goes. He'll have a charge fairly soon, but the move speed a little bit more. No, it's the living armor to save the day. He charges out past the wave to the rage creep, up and out of there.
They've got a stun.
They still have the stun, and with that, one more auto attack. The arrow just a bit too late. Almost made it out. A big commitment, but they do get the first blood on the Spirit Breaker.
With the OD. Weaver doesn't really dish out the most bottom
cancel
lane.
Coming in from behind. No one expects the OD, but Arteezy there to tank the arrow. Unfortunately, maybe he ends up going down instead. Gets off the stun. Zai will most likely end up falling. 1 extra orb, gets the kill. Arteezy tried to take a bullet, but the President can't take bullets for the secrets.
To be able to hit anything. The Spirit Breaker is a frontline hero, but you know, if he's showing on the map, there's no gank potential.
sumail getting very aggressive here, just spinning right in. He has the healing ward, the tether from Zai. Confident that he can take this fight, but Monkeys is going to TP and look for the charge. The Nether Strike as well. All of this commitment onto sumail, but he survives through it all. Arteezy's going to come in, look to turn this thing around, has the God Strength ready, goes to work. Monkeys forever. Again, they're able to use the Moonlight Shadow to get out of here. EG, just no detection for the time being. He charges forward once more onto sumail with the swarm even there, affecting him, but it won't matter. They lose their OD. The arrow comes in from Zfreek. Leap, Starfall, barely doing any damage. It's not enough. The evasion. Finally, they get the kill on Universe, but at what cost as the turnaround comes from that big old sword and transitions immediately into the Ancients.
With Bloodlust, Tether, and Healing Ward whenever they want to use it.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Zfreek.
Zfreek, a rare whiff there on the pounce. He is going to try to go invis. They spin onto him, removing the living armor. He will be banished. Dust committed through this, but I believe Mirana might have a chance. No, never mind that. It's going to get the Starfall off. We'll go down. EG now being pursued. The bugs come through. Will there be follow-up? Moo committing on Zai. Really wants to bring him down. Good overgrowth, but where's the combo? They need the OD to come in and drop the hammer. He doesn't have much stolen in. Very ineffective fight. And now the Brew Split looking for another. They'll dispel that tornado. Stun follow from Arteezy. Likely another kill. T2 will drop and EG just plunging forward down the mid lane. This is the downside to the with the Hill Ward. Had some vision of it coming. Sumail's going to surge his way forward. They look to engage here. compLexity getting hesitant, and while they hesitate, EG seizing the moment, but there's the overgrowth. Will there be follow-up? Swindle's focus brought down first. The charge comes through. It's a 4-hero pile-up with the swarm, but do they have the damage? The war cry making everyone very tanky. Even an arrow under Arteezy. Can they focus him down? Zai is there trying to save him. The relocate a bit too late. They will lose their Sven. They're likely to lose Crit as well. This is the kind of fight that compLexity wanted. This is the kind of fight they needed. Universe now being charged, goes for the clap, doesn't have mana for the split. The arrow's going to connect. Zfreek slams it home, make it 3. It could be 4 as Zai rejoins the fight. compLexity, a huge win for them already, and make it the 4-hero pile up indeed. They'll find all the kills. It was so close to going different.
They still have that Panda Split. They still have this Falcon Ultimate. They want to fight.
They move on to Zfreek first and foremost, but he manages to leap away. The Banish, though, almost helping as EG will get to reset around him. They begin to engage. Monkeys, though, with a good charge through. The living armor making the difference, keeps him alive. Arteezy, well, already the Brewmaster down, and he's not able to hit anyone, even though he's empowered with the God Strength. They can reset here after the Banish. Zfreek, arrow cooling down. Sumail will Blade Fury, but that could allow for a big one. Will he find the angle? They're going to banish, charge. Not the perfect teamwork, but if the arrow connects, likely a kill. There is no relocate save. Sumail being focused down. Moo will get the kill. Now they're bashing Arteezy back with the Nether Strike, and the orbs coming in. compLexity is heating up on Zai next, mauling the ball of light. They'll kill him off 2. First it was 4, and this time it's going to be 5. An ultra for Moo. compLexity steamrolling forward from the depths.
His team to have even more movement speed on top of the...
Oh, bash, bash. No bash. Oh, man.
The drum with the empowering haste with the leap as well, they have actually so much...
15 seconds on that. He's got to be careful. Blade Fury won't save you against Spirit Breaker.
He's going in.
Coming in hot, Sumail. In a lot of trouble now. Doesn't even get off the spin. Getting focused down by the OD. Nether Strike. Easy kill. compLexity continue to roll.
EG is not able to find the fights.
Leap away. He has a TP, but they get onto him. 15 gold short. The Astral might buy him the time to get the Aghanim Scepter. It's going to be close, Zfreek. 5 gold. He doesn't even bother to buy the components. The living armor? No, not enough. He will end up going down. The hammer gets dropped, though. And now cancel looks for the fight, focusing on Zai. The Blade Fury's there as well. They commit the split. They brought down 2. Buyback on the Mirana. He only has 1 component and 900 gold to go now. And Moo, Jade Stud, focused down during God Strength. A chaotic fight from compLexity. Starstorm will kill off Zai, but that's it after the buyback, and Zfreek, it could be a dieback with the clap coming in. They're going to commit a lot to kill off this Mirana, where he basically had an Ags. We're now looking at him being set back a full 3 to 4 minutes with that death. Well, yeah, double death.
Look at the emphasis on sentries. You know, last game we were mentioning, you know, they didn't really have too much reveal to fight into compLexity's lineup.
By sumail, he's getting hesitant, charge gets canceled. Everybody getting cold feet in this fight as the stun goes out onto cancel, but remember, he's the Aegis bearer. Arrow committed, it hits crit. Is that the best target? Not really sure about that. Monkeys Forever is being focused down. Sumail will kill him off with Bloodlust auto text. Now the Overgrowth. Swindle's trying to negate the Brewmaster split as much as possible. Zfreek could be the secret damage dealer. Cancel will have a second life to work with, but they're hounding this Mirana out of the pit. She leaps up and away. This isolates in turn Cancel as they continue pursuit. Sumail's starting to work on him. They commit a Dust. Now that's just the Aegis. Now they got to kill him off again, but they're down 2. Make it 3 as he comes back. They'll try to re-engage. All the cores are alive though, and Moo on the chase. Zfreek, leap cooling down. They can chase this. Hammer gets dropped. Look for a bit more. Warcry and a scramble back as *Arteezy gets scouted out by the pesky little bug. They isolate him. They're going to follow this up with an arrow. They'll kill him off too. *Arteezy dead as well. That's 3. They did pop the Aegis. They get 2 supports, but they hemorrhage quite a few kills in their own right.
Yeah, the nice thing there for compLexity is definitely having the Aegis there. Moon
BKB, but the
cancel with the
sneaky
wraparound
move by Cancel. Invis coming in from behind. Has to be careful about sentries because they do have the Mirana, so EG might have planted some down. There is one, but it's kind of close to the tower.
Oh, they see
Cancel now. Getting revealed, he's going to self-banish. The team has to scramble to back him up. They will have an Overgrowth. They can try. He Hurricane Pikes himself backwards towards safety, but doesn't quite get over the tree line where an Omni Slash isolates him together with the multicast. He's down very early in the fight. BKB by *Arteezy, the Overgrowth there. Arrow pierces the heart of Zai, will bring him down. And now EG starting to work with *Arteezy there, but he's getting kited a bit. The Starstorm's coming in hotter and heavier as *Arteezy has to turn tail and run. Crit also for dear life trying to limp away. Tree even hitting that Ogre. Not very effective at this stage with the armor he has, but they do successfully hang on.
Force the buyback.
Force the buyback. So around though, don't have the vision uphill. More than once we've seen them drop a ward right next to the shop and then just leap in. That was a big play. They made a lot in game 2. Not going to happen just yet. But Moo in position. Now they're going to start this off. They do manage to break his Lincoln Sphere. Chain stun him, focus him down. Is he going to buy back and re-time-lapse into the fight? He will do so. Time-lapsing in from the rear, immediately coming to work with the bugs. Brains down Zai, the charge on a crit, focusing him down too. Brew never got off the split. Without his control, they might not have a chance in this fight though. Sumail and *Arteezy combining nicely. Diffusal Blade there. Now Sumail needs to run away. He gets purged. He's being focused. He purges off the purge. The counter purge indeed. If only Kevin were casting this game. Now *Arteezy, focus down. He will fall. That's 4. Great buyback there by Moo.
Yeah, that was excellent buyback there. They even knew that EG was there, but they didn't think that Moo would actually get like bursted in that like quick manner. And yeah, look at that. Look at 1 gold. Okay.
-2 to -1. Everybody loses.
I've actually never seen something.
This Cancel will move in. This is going to prompt a brew split. They better get something done with this crit. Tanking the bugs now. The charge through by Monkeys. Great way to deal with those Panda aspects. So far being largely negated in this fight. Cancel now moving forward. Moo's in pretty deep. Now going to time-lapse back out. *Arteezy's blown the God Strength. Has the BKB. The God Strength still quite a bit of time left on it. Omni Slash coming through. Not getting a heck of a lot as they overgrow through this. Leaping forward with Zfreek, but the BKB now committed. Good patience by *Arteezy. Wants to bring down Cancel, but again, the kiting of the Astral friggin' Imprisonment. He survives this. They get 3 more kills, and they're going high ground. There's no BKB on Sven. There's no Brewmaster split. There's no God Strength, and then they're -3 heroes. So basically, it's a 5v0 right now. This is going to be at least 1 lane yon. 4 of them on the way through, and then, of course, the Sven being controlled largely by
Monkeys here in a spot where you might just go down here. They have the Moonlight Shadow. Do they have detection for him? They do. They have a Dust on Zai.
One last swing of that hammer will get the kill. Just a bit too quick to die, or they could have turned, but Cancel's going to set up. They have buyback on Spearbreaker. Arrow coming through. Long duration stun on probably the least important hero at this stage. Sumail just sees this, and he comes rushing in. Swindle's there. Hanging back for now. They're going to commit a lot onto this OD. Buyback now from the Spearbreaker as Moo's being focused, but he's just going to time-lapse it off. Lives for now, and they get the Lotus Orb reflected stun, but *Arteezy BKB's to dodge it. Then the Overgrowth comes through, gets to work with that big hammer. Moo doesn't have time-lapse, has to be careful. Being focused, chain stun, brought down by the crits. That's a dieback on the Spearbreaker. Now they can look for a 3rd kill. They've also killed off the Weaver, who doesn't have buyback. They've gotten 1 lane, but they've got to be careful not to give up 1 in turn. Zfreek with the Lotus Orb used defensively, and now focusing on the OD. They bring him down. Or actually, no, he survives for the time being. That's the Aegis. Now they bring him down. But can they kill him a second time? That's the question. Shiva's guard committed. Swindle's coming back into the fray. Drops the hammer. Unloads it. Not enough just yet, but the living armor, the Lotus Orb, the pushback. He's still surviving.
Still alive?
It's
Oh
a
my
triple.
God.
It's an ultra kill. OD devours all. GG.
And they just called it GG. That was sick plays by Universe in that fight, too. He threw cancel up, like, I think 2 or 3 times with the Panda Spirits, but just too much on complexity. This buyback from Monkeys, even though he just flew in and died, this OD combo with the tree, overgrowths on top of Zfreek's position.